on Sunday night. The first one.
As soon as contact was made.
Here's Mookie Betts now. Then it requires Lindor. He gets his sunflowers. 2-2, Betts is off, and that's a foul. Freddie has fouled off 3 of them, and then his 13th pitch of the inning. It isn't. Mookie holds up. Freddie's got another. Smith. And he's been. Scoring position. Will foul. This one is to Smith. Coming home. Throw home.
That you make as a pitcher. Goal of it so far this year.
Counts.
To prove that he can throw for a strike.
Swing with tone as he looks at denied on the strikeout. And
Certainly Soto as well.
Try to make contact.
And baseman Muncy, he looked left field, and the
Home run. Scratch that.
corner is able to make far. The Muncy, and we have a
double play or 4 a.m. You know, I gotta say, he set the bar. I'm
Sandy Pages, who looks at one out.
I've been blessed, and I'll let you have.
And explain.
and it's something I can share as well. So it's
And then we have great.
All of the children experiences that differently.
being mic'd up that he had for me to travel.
Oh, baby.
There you go. Baseball tonight, Sunday night countdown. This one. And it looks like Pages is there.
Actor involved.
And create leaders there. And then he
Face turns around it.
makes a play.
107. Taylor after 2 fly balls to center. Says, keep working on this confidence. Is he going to track that one? Yes.
Way gone.
Really a super utility guy. Foul ball. Oh. And a swing and a time, so they're way ahead of that. He's got his hand up, and then .com/@bat for contact tonight. Beatty shot to center, where Real is depleted already. Lindor stays. Buster. And that's third is Francisco. Knack ahead 0-2. Office. They will go to second, and Alonso already with a homer swing. Soto is going here. He's got that.
Read on that.
3 into left field. Right there is Michael McNeil. One to McNeil. Big.
Hit with the bases loaded.
List. And now Ty comes back from injuries and just with the double. He pulls this one, starting with the double play. Smith fires to first. Fred. You're a hard double. Base high throw, and that is a credit him with a stolen base.
Decision.
Track at the wall stands.
Day, probably Wednesday is down to 1 inning, but touch 97 at Taylor double play.
Carl, back to you. 4-seam and 2-seam.
Changes. Distraction of a hitter with a bat. You know, whatever Shohei.
The race to first is won by Knack. Went away the T-Mobile multi-view show.
Eduardo.
On contact.
Lead things off in the 5th. Night. But the rule is, as soon as full of weird ones on Friday night. A wild Friday night. Swings. 1-0. 1 strike. Shohei swings and rolls one over. That's going to punt. Finally come. The Dodgers will have first and second. He's coming. Both. 2 men out there and a 2-0 count.
All times.
He fires to first. This game at ESPN Bet Sportsbook 80. And Major League Baseball. That means Teoscar can stop a swing and a pop-up. Bullpen.
Tony, I thought
Dodgers and the Mets. And it is trying to get Hernandez to lead this inning off.
just on the fly.
Yeah.
As well as anybody.
And he overall as good as there's been in baseball.
Got picked up by his defense.
Can throw it at home on that double.
By the way,
Lindor, difficult play in 2025. And a lot of that.
a lot of ground balls pounded.
And he's gone. He is, and Buster, there's a lot of history back.
You know, I think is really cool is
And it bounces off of the Torrens to a double, and
Took Carlos Bell.
Torrens, that one misses. Outs in relief of that game a couple of nights.
you know, guys, I had a
Great success in his career as a hitter. And he reached up. Yes, to all of them. Charge on the infield. Back as Ohtani steps in. But everybody off it, and then finally he gets all things Major League Baseball. And the leadoff man aboard in the box. Freeman makes a perfect throw.
With them, Freddie does everything.
Ray started a couple of games for them. And he fouls that, which they are on the mound. They need the 27 from your bullpen.
He was on the IL.
A little hot. Field and caught. Third. Acuna to second. Hang up long enough. It does. Hard. Let's see. No. Hard line out. 8-2 double play. Down to his left, comes in a little bit. Trevino is on Lindor. Looks pitches last night to help the Mets get change it over there. Teoscar and friend. Hernandez.
Ball.
And he is in there. His head. Good. Pete's, all of those came last year. What a foot as well. Swing and a miss. Hop too late on him, so now. And that is it. Yeah, they will not. It was strike. Throw down a little high. 1-2. The story of the year's been their pitch. 3-2. And he reaches out, sends one to left field. Right there is Michael. Skirmish he got into with Jeff McNeil.
In a hitter, he's looking to drive the ball now.
Tapering down, not up.
At second base, and a 2-1 to McNeil. Big. Eighth pitch coming to McNeil.
And it was good to see him last night getting a big hit with the bases loaded.
All time on the doubles list. And now Ty, so great year in, year out, comes back from injuries and just he went the other way with the double. He pulls this one. Great retired by Senga starting with the double play. Smith, double play ball here. Lindor fires to first. Up. And it bounces away from him. Teoscar, a hard double. They'll throw down. Now they got a chance at third base. High throw, and that is a... Credit him with a stolen base.
Kind of right. I mean, under duress, he did make a quick decision.
McNeil back on the track at the wall stand.
I think he's going to do a touch and feel on Wednesday, probably Wednesday situation. I'm not sure if it'll be an up, down, or one inning, but touch 97. That first inning was a big swing. That Taylor double play, that's hard to overcome.
Dave, thanks.
All right, bud.
Carl, back to you.
And a cutter in there to go with his four-seam and two-seam.
Your whole eyesight changes. Distraction of a hitter with a bat.
Doing that.
You know, whatever Shohei.
This time is a very slow roller. The race to first is won by Knack. It's the best 5G coverage in the game. Home and away, the T-Mobile multi-view show.
Eduardo,
A tennis player on contact.
One lead. Back here for Conforto to lead things off in the fifth. Opened a lot of folks' eyes on Friday night. He took off early, the ball wasn't caught, but the rule is, as soon as because it is a different play. They had a couple of weird ones on Friday night. As soon as it strikes the outfielder. A wild Friday night. As Edman steps in. Swings. Ohtani, 1-0.
Players.
The 1-ball, 1-strike. Shohei swings and rolls one over. That's going to count this one. A Ray Guy punt. Finally come for a hit. And the Dodgers will have first and second because of what he's doing in the field and how good he's become.
With the bat speed.
Both. Freeman's got a double and a single. He's got two men out there and a 2-0 count. Worn out over his Hall of Fame career.
Knows where that head of the bat is at all times.
The career against Kodai Senga.
Thanks, Sarah.
Ground fielded, bobbled, fires to first. Check out and make more live bets and props for tonight's game at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Another life for Beatty. And
Hands comes way back.
the official finance software partner of Major League Baseball. Singled his last time up. Underneath it, he's underneath it. That means Teoscar can stop. Knack and the Dodgers a first pitch swing and a pop-up. Hernandez, Mets starting to get a little activity in the bullpen.
Has to come see the Dodgers.
And certainly attended Yankee Stadium games.
Tony, I thought.
I love that.
Series, the Yankees sandwiched in the middle of the Dodgers and the Mets. And it is 3-2. Senga trying to get Hernandez to lead this inning off.
These adjustments. He pitches, but at the same time, you got to adjust on the fly.
Yeah.
That man understands that as well as anybody.
Come on the forkball.
Yes.
And he bullpen, the staff, overall as good as there's been in baseball.
Did a good job. Worked around those four walks. Got picked up by his defense.
Clearly the Tyrone Taylor catch and throw it at home on that double.
By the way,
This is maybe two. Beatty, Lindor, difficult play. Not seen that from Juan Soto so far in 2025. Numbers are down across the board. And a lot of that.
and that's what the result is. A lot of ground balls pounded.
This one over. And he's gone. Unmitigated success. And here he is. And Buster, there's a lot of history early this season and has bounced back.
You know, I think is really cool is
Conforto going back, cannot get it. And it bounces off of the... Chance to tack on for Luis Torrens, 2-out double, and
Took Carlos Bell.
the 0-2 to Torrens. That one misses now. Got 3 to score. 4 outs in relief of that game a couple of nights.
You know, guys, I had
Amount of patience with a guy who has had great success in his career as a hitter. And this one towards the corner. Soto. Oh, he reached up.
And then made that play.
Yes, to all of them. Off the fists, and Lindor will take charge on the infield.
We're missing it.
Eddie begging for it back as Ohtani steps in when Alonso delivered a 2-run shot. Playable. Lindor's going out. He's calling everybody off it, and then finally he gets. That's where you get your largest selection of all things Major League Baseball. Hitter sends one back up the middle, and the leadoff man aboard in the box. Next up, Taylor. Runner goes. They got it picked off. Freeman makes a perfect throw.
See this on the bases, running the bases with them. Freddie does everything.
2 on the year, 3.29 ERA. He started a couple of games for them. And he fouls that. And when you're undermanned, which they are on the mound, they need the plus innings from their starters, 227 from their bullpen.
15 pitchers, starters and relievers on the IL.
A little hot. The teams on that list to center field and caught. Granick stays in. Beatty moves to third. Acuna to second. This one is to center. Is it going to hang up long enough? It does. One has popped up. The wind is blowing hard. Let's see. No, and that was a hard line out, but Taylor threw out bets at home for an 8-2 double play.
It was Bracey.
Hudson not. 36. Down a low. A few feet to his left, comes in a little bit. Lou Trevino is on Lindor. Looks who threw 16 pitches last night to help the Mets get. Lindor hits one towards the gap, ranging over there. Teoscar and friend. Been hitting 254. Oh. Hernandez.
And you got to rush it.
Language, etc.
Approach. See ball, hit ball.
Natural reaction. Head to third. And he is in there. Charge to the Dodgers. All that's going on around him and inside his head. Good. Hey, how you doing? Pete's career saves. On all of those came last year. Blitz, sweeper, and 4-seamer. What and the fastball run value good as well. Swing and a miss. Yeah, that was a rocket there, and it took a hop too late on him. So now, no Diaz, and that is his. Lindor, Acuna, they will not. It was strike.
And see Chase Utley.
Right, exactly. Runner goes 0-2 in the dirt. Throw down a little high.
To make sure.
1-2. The story of the year's been their pitch.